Have you ever wondered why some leaders elevate the people around them almost effortlessly, while others work just as hard but never create meaningful change? In today's episode, How to Become a Transformational Leader, 5 daily habits that elevate everyone around you, we're breaking down the daily habits that help you shift from managing tasks to transforming people. Habits that change how you show up and how others grow because of you. Transformational leadership isn't about charisma. It's not about being the loudest voice, the most experienced person, or the most technically skilled. Transformational leadership is about how you make people feel when they work with you, how safe they feel to stretch, how supported they feel to take risks, how motivated they feel to grow, how inspired they feel to see more in themselves. Transformational leaders build people, not just workflows. And here's what separates them. They don't wait for big moments. They build trust, influence, and identity through daily habits, the small things that create big shifts over time. The truth is this: most emerging leaders want to be transformational, but they never master the daily behaviors that create that type of presence. Today, you will. Let's break down the 5 habits that set transformational leaders apart, the habits that help you elevate everyone around you. Habit number 5. Transformational leaders. See potential before performance. Most people see others based on what they can do today. Transformational leaders see people based on who they can become tomorrow. They don't define someone by their current capability. They define them by their growth capacity. This one habit changes everything. When people feel seen for their potential, not their limitations, they rise, they stretch, they try harder. They believe in themselves sooner than they otherwise would have. Transformational leaders don't say, "Here's what you are right now." They say, "Here's what I see in you, even if you don't fully see it yet." This is why people grow around them. This is why people stay loyal to them. This is why people want to follow them. Potential-first leadership creates psychological safety and psychological momentum at the same time. People feel both supported and challenged, the perfect developmental combination. Transformational leaders ask themselves daily, what hidden strength can I help uncover in someone today? What talent can I reinforce? What possibility can I expand? How can I help someone see the leader inside them? That's transformational energy. People rise where they feel seen. Leadership mindset. Reflection. Who in your world is more capable than their current performance shows? What potential do you see in them? And how can you reflect it back to them this week? Habit number 4. Transformational leaders listen to understand, not to react. Most people listen to respond. Most managers listen to solve. Transformational leaders listen to understand. And this is what makes people trust them, instantly. When you listen deeply, people feel it. When you listen without interrupting, people open up. When you listen without judgment, people tell you the truth. Transformational leaders use listening as a tool, not to gather information, but to build connection. Listening well communicates, "You matter. I respect your perspective. I'm not here to judge. I'm here to understand." This is what unlocks honesty. This is what unlocks vulnerability. This is what unlocks coachability. When someone feels fully heard, they become fully open to direction. And here's the habit transformational leaders practice. They pause before they respond. They ask clarifying questions before they give instructions. They explore someone's thinking before they share their own. Listening isn't passive. It's a leadership skill. It tells people, "I'm not here to control you. I'm here to walk with you." This is why transformational leaders build followership, not resistance. People follow leaders who make them feel understood. Leadership mindset reflection. Are you listening to understand or listening to move the conversation forward? What conversation this week deserves your full attention? Habit number 3. Transformational leaders give feedback that builds confidence, not fear. Most emerging leaders struggle with feedback. They either avoid it, rush it, sugarcoat it, or deliver it in a way that damages trust. Transformational leaders do none of these things. They deliver feedback in a way that protects confidence while increasing performance, the rare combination. Here's the secret. They make feedback about identity, not judgment. Instead of saying, "You need to be more proactive," they say, "I know you're capable of anticipating challenges. Let's strengthen that skill." Instead of saying, "You're not communicating clearly," they say, "You have strong ideas. Let's present them with more structure so your brilliance is easier to follow." See the shift? Feedback becomes an investment, not a punishment. People grow around leaders who make them feel developed, not diminished. The daily habit. Transformational leaders look for opportunities to reinforce strengths while addressing gaps. Feedback is not about calling someone out, it's about calling someone up. Leadership mindset. Reflection. Think of one person who needs feedback from you. How can you deliver it in a way that builds their confidence instead of their defensiveness? Habit number 2. Transformational leaders model the standard they expect. People don't rise to the level of your instructions. They rise to the level of your example. Managers tell people what to do. Transformational leaders show people what leadership looks like. This is the habit that creates culture. Daily consistency communicates. This is how we operate. This is how we treat each other. This is how we prepare. This is how we respond to difficulty. This is how we grow. Modeling is the most powerful form of leadership because people can argue with your direction. They can disagree with your decisions. They can debate your priorities, but they cannot ignore your example. Transformational leaders ask themselves daily, did my behavior match the standard I'm asking of others? Did I show the discipline I expect from my team? Did I demonstrate the courage I want others to model? Did I embody the mindset I'm teaching? Transformation doesn't come from motivational speech. It comes from demonstrated identity. When people see excellence, they repeat excellence. Leadership mindset reflection. What is one leadership behavior you want others to model that you need to demonstrate more consistently? Habit number 1. Transformational leaders create space for people to grow. This is the highest level habit. It's the habit that creates expansion, the habit that builds confidence, the habit that transforms followers into leaders. Transformational leaders know this. Growth requires space. Ownership requires space. Capability requires space. Leadership requires space. Micromanagement kills growth. Over-directing kills initiative. Taking over kills confidence. Hovering kills independence. Transformational leaders do something different. They give people room. Room to think. Room to try. Room to decide. Room to lead. They do not rescue too quickly. They do not jump in too early. They do not correct too fast. They do not take the wheel the moment discomfort appears. Instead, they create safe space for people to take responsibility. This is how people become leaders, not through instruction, but through experience. Transformational leaders don't ask, "How do I control this?" They ask, "How do I empower this?" Because they understand, people don't become leaders by watching you lead. They become leaders by experiencing leadership themselves. Leadership mindset. Reflection. Where can you give someone more ownership this week? What task, decision, or conversation can you let them lead? Leadership Mindset Challenge. This week, choose one of the 5 habits. 1. See potential. 2. Listen to understand. 3. Give confidence-building feedback. Model the standard. 5. Create space for growth. Practice it intentionally every day. Then at the end of the week, ask, what changed because I showed up differently? Because transformational leadership doesn't start with your team. It starts with you. If this episode helped you understand how to become a transformational leader who elevates people daily, follow and subscribe to Leadership Mindset Daily, then share it with someone growing on their leadership journey. This is Leadership Mindset Daily. Mindset matters. Leadership matters. You matter. Follow Leadership Mindset Daily on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Threads, and X for your daily dose of proven leadership development tips, tricks, and techniques. See you tomorrow.